You're watching Rose-Hulman Women's Basketball on the Indiana Sports Network. Welcome to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, the U.S. News & World Report's #1 engineering school in the United States that offers a master's as its highest degree for 20 consecutive years. Rose-Hulman, where you come to find yourself. Find yourself through personal growth, through personal development, through study, research, and invention. Rose-Hulman, your home for academic and athletic excellence. You're watching Rose-Hulman Women's Basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome to
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite care.
Championship Saturday going on here with
Franklin,
Rose-Hulman winning
a boy
the
encounters his first pickle.
conference
And in Kyle,
championship
Texas, after a mission for tots, cousin
in football by a 58-21 score. So the HCAC championship goes to Rose-Hulman's football team. And this evening we have Rose-Hulman taking on Berea in the opening round, or the opening ball game for the women here at Rose-Hulman. Hello everyone, I'm Herb King. Walter Gordon is alongside me, and we're going to have a great night of basketball tonight here at Hulbert Arena. And I don't know, this is a great day.
It really is. You mentioned opening round. Looking at the schedule for Rose-Hulman, you might think it's an opening round of a heavyweight schedule, maybe the whole heavyweight non-conference schedule. We'll talk about that more, as we go along. But it was a fantastic day for Rose-Hulman all around up to this point, and of course the football team taking care of business in grand fashion, as you just mentioned. Now the basketball team, women's variety, looking to open up the season with a win like the men did against a very good Albion team a few days ago. Of course, now Rose-Hulman women playing Berea, and boy, this is a very tough challenge. Not starting up, you look at non-conference schedules across the board, Rose-Hulman is raising their level.
Yeah, they really raised the level of the teams they're playing against, both in the women's side and the men's side in basketball. Albion opened up. They were ranked at a certain point to start the season here, even though they've lost now to 2 teams. Albion has. But for Rose-Hulman, they're opening up against Berea College in Kentucky. They were 25-4 2 years ago. Did not play last year due to COVID restrictions and different things within their conference. Their conference covers multiple states. They're the most northern team in their conference. And so they have to travel and do those things, and it just didn't work out where they could play ball last year. But they were 25-4, and they returned the top 3 players, the top 3 scorers off of that team. You'll see them tonight.
And very dangerous individuals, when you look at some young players that have done some really good things for Albion. And Aaliyah Hampton led the team as a true freshman. 20 points a game as a true freshman when you're leading, not leading a team that is okay, but leading a team that wins 25 games and goes to the Division III National Tournament. So a young player that has done great things. You also have Destiny Combs and Bailey Vanover. Both of those two all 3 of them were underclassmen 2 years ago. They've stuck around in the program. Even though they didn't get to play last year, I know they wanted to play but didn't get to play. I'm sure they've worked on the game, and boy, it's going to be interesting and fun to watch those 3 along with the rest of the Mountaineers tonight.
And those 3 players are listed as guards. They handle the basketball well. They're going to spread the floor and do all kinds of different things. We're looking for an exciting ball game this evening. We had an exciting one this afternoon. Again, we'll remind you throughout this one, Rose-Hulman wins the HCAC championship in football. The ladies are going to open up this evening in basketball in their opening ball game. We're glad you've tuned in to watch this one. It's Rose-Hulman basketball, women's style here against Berea. We'll return for more in our pregame. You're watching Rose-Hulman basketball.
Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
At H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they make sure your return gets done right. It's not just numbers, boxes, and forms. It's personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. With an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
This is Sue Goshen from your locally owned H&R Block in Brazil. Walk in, make an appointment, or drop off your documents, and we'll tackle your taxes while you're away.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers.
I'm on it.
Order up. Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi.
And welcome back to Hulbert Arena on the campus of Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. Again, an opportunity to watch the opening ball game for the Rose-Hulman women as they take on the Berea College Mountaineers. Berea College is in Kentucky. We're going to have this quiz, you're right,
Yeah.
on where they are and what they've been. I've been on campus a couple times. My son played a couple baseball games there, and I spent a couple weekends in Berea. An interesting place, an interesting history of the school. Okay, quiz time. What do you know?
Well, I heard that when you were there, they put you to work, and you did not get paid. They made you volunteer.
No, that wasn't.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
That wasn't the place. That's happened to me before, but not the place there.
But honestly, I was reading about Berea, and you were talking about some of the interesting things. Everybody gets full tuition paid.
Yes.
Maybe some other fees, but the type of student that they serve, and it really touched me. Historically, the first college to admit African American students, even so long ago, before schools were integrated, Berea led that charge, and I was like, wow, that is amazing. A school like that, there's a reason why they have such a large endowment. And people giving to that institution, serving students that have financial needs. It's just and international students as well. It's a fantastic thing that they're doing, and I did not know, but you put me to task to learn a little something. I'm glad I did.
Great place. My wife and I really enjoyed. We walked away from there, jaws dropped.
I believe
just the kind of people that we met and the things that are going, and not just at the college, but also in the town, because the town has that historical background of being able. Here you are in Kentucky, and you're thinking, well, this is an anti-slavery town, literally, with the things that are going on. And historically, you've got Boone Tavern that's there, all those kinds of places. It's a really neat place just to go to do things. And the ladies here for Berea, they represent their school very well. Again, 24-5 2 years ago. They're an outstanding school and an outstanding basketball team. We'll get to see them play against Rose-Hulman, and I would say probably they'll see national rankings throughout the year, those kinds of things. But yeah, a very special place. When you talk about things, and my wife and I walked around the campus and the history that's there and all the things that are happening.
I bet you can feel it.
Yeah, you can really just understand kind of what went on in the olden days and how it was set up. And then when you got to read about it, because as a teacher, I'm like, man, I never knew about this stuff because I'm not from Kentucky. I don't understand. Right. But it was a great read for me. I had a couple of kids that I taught that were extremely poor. that actually applied, and they went through processes. They just didn't get a chance to get to go there, and because they serve the Appalachian mountain kids for the most part, kids that are in that area, and they have a prescribed area they want to do things with. And what a tremendous thing. And that's no different than Rose-Hulman. The idea of what Rose-Hulman is set up to do with the engineering school and the high academics and those things, we have different schools and different purposes for what's going on. Rose-Hulman, their niche is all engineering, all high academics. And you can get to go here if you have that high academic, but the same kind of thing happens at Berea. It's just they serve a great group of people that go through that school, and we're just fortunate to have a chance to at least see that and understand what's going on. So great. I'm glad we had a good one on that one. That's one of those places, because we always talk about places and you always go, hey, do you know about this place?
That's right.
Berea is one of those places that if you haven't had a chance, look it up and see what's going on there. Great chance for a ball game tonight, and both of these teams are on the floor getting ready for their warm-ups. We're expecting a great ball game. Again, for Rose-Hulman, they had a very rough season last year in comparison to what it's been.
Last 2 years.
But now with a little bit of age and with they had a couple transfers come in, and they have some other things. 9 players have dressed for this one. We know we have 3 players, I think, with internships.
Yeah, I believe 2 or 3 with internships. We have another that is underneath the basket right now, rebounding. She's got a boot on her foot. She's a Division I transfer from Denver. Wasn't happy with academics there, and thought she had what they wanted to study. Didn't quite pan out that way, and Coach Prevost actually tried to recruit her going into college. And so there was some relationship already established, and it worked out really well. So looking forward to seeing her when she gets healthy. And I'm hearing that maybe right after Thanksgiving, because of course Rose-Hulman on quarter system. After Thanksgiving, hopefully we'll be closer to our full complement of players, and then we'll see where this team goes. But some tough games between now and then, starting right here with Berea.
Well, it'll be a tough ball game tonight, especially for Rose-Hulman, and we'll see what they're made of for the year, and basically
this group is used to being undermanned.
Yes.
So this is nothing. They feel like they've got 19 people available right now, compared to what they're used to the last couple of years. So this is nothing foreign for this group.
Well, everybody will probably get a chance to play, and Coach Prevost is known to go deep into his bench, especially early in the year, and see what he has.
They won't be playing out of charity. It'll be playing because you earned it in practice, and with who I'm seeing on the floor, I think we probably will see all 9 of these tonight.
Yeah. And if you've noticed, sorry, I'm wearing the shirt from the football game this evening. Again, beat the Lions. They did. They will go into the Division III national playoffs this next week. You can look for that. And I don't believe we'll host, because that's not the way it's set up right now. You have to basically be one of the top 20 teams or so to have a chance to host. Rose-Hulman's not in that ranking. They did win the conference. They will go into the national tournament, and they will get a chance to play. And the football team wins the conference. First time under Coach Jeff Sokol, they've been undefeated in conference play. And that's a great thing for Rose-Hulman, a great thing for the football program and athletics here at the premier engineering school in the country. With that, we'll pause and break. We'll be right back with the starting lineups. You're watching HCAC, in this case, the basketball, but it's the women's basketball on Indiana Sports Network.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. Can I take your order?
One red, white, and blue slush float.
I'll get the slush. I'm on ice cream and strawberries.
Order up.
Sonic red, white, and blue slush float.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
It could be anyone. the star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools.
We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Women's Basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back. Here's the starting lineups. First of all, for the Mountaineers of Berea College. Bailey Vanover. Aaliyah Hampton, number 3. Number 5 is Destiny Combs. They're the top 3 scorers. Destiny Love, a senior from Bardstown. Again, Vanover, Hampton, Combs, Love, and Parker. Jordan Barlow. 23 is Jamie Baum. Number 25 is Ashley Black. Kaylin Jester. And Rose Barnum. So Barlow will start out. Again, Jordan Barlow earned honorable mention in all HCAC honors in 21-22, averaging 12 points and 7 rebounds a game with a career high of 20 points at Anderson and 14 rebounds against Hanover. So she's one of the pivotal players. Again, a little bit taller lineup for Rose-Hulman overall, but athletically you'll see what they line up with Berea.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see this team progress as the season goes along.
And the tip's up and controlled by Berea. Vanover using the screen. Good movement around. Parker back over to Vanover. Looks, it kicks it back outside to Combs. He'll take it to the baseline, turns around, puts a shot up and in.
And that's just tough right there. And here comes the pressure by Berea.
Trying to break pressure again in the HCAC. You're not going to see this type of pressure.
No.
And traveling violation. It's not for the 10-second violation they're after. They're just trying to get the ball turned over, and they did.
And that pressure at the beginning of the game, that's tough. You don't get to, get a little rhythm. Get you. It's like in football, getting hit a couple times, getting to settle in. Nah, it's right in your face.
A lot of high screens off. 3-point shots up, no good. Rebound comes out to Rose-Hulman.
Even off the miss is a little pressure.
They pushed it up quickly, had a chance for a shot, cross court, tipped around and out of bounds. It'll still stay Engineer basketball.
Talk about contrasting styles. Berea, you see, they want to push this tempo. They want to speed Rose up, and Coach Frevo, he would like to be a little more judicious. Maybe not as much as the last couple years, but still, don't want his ladies to be in too much of a hurry.
Ball in the post, shots up, can't get it to go. Rebound comes out and fought for, picked up by Berea. Fast break, it's a 1-on-3. She'll drive, she'll put the shot up, can't get it to go. And kicked back outside. Vanover's not scared at all. She just powers it up in there, and it didn't hit anything. It'll be Rose-Hulman basketball.
And you talk about not scared. Leah Parker isn't either. All 5 of the starters for Berea played 2 years ago. So
that makes a big difference. It's depth and ability. Kick it to the outside. 3-point shots up. No good. And Rose-Hulman can't find the range yet. Fast break opportunity. Lays it up and in, does Destiny Combs.
That's not a bad shot on
Excuse
the
me,
wing
that's
by
Aaliyah Hampton.
Not a bad shot by Rose on the end, but somebody, when a guard shoots from the wing, somebody else has got to get back. Got to rotate back.
Rose will set it up again, trailing 4-0. Bomb back outside. Another traveling violation. This one's on Kaylin Jester.
Quick timeout.
And a timeout. Quick one for Rose-Hulman. We'll take one as well. You're watching Rose-Hulman basketball.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
Well, so what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Union Health offers the convenience you need and the care you trust at 2 convenient care locations in Terre Haute, downtown at 221 South 6th Street, and on the east side at Sycamore Terrace Plaza off of State Road 46. Downtown location open Monday through Friday 8 to 8, Saturday 9 to 3, Sunday 1 to 5. East side open Monday through Friday 8 to 8 and Saturday 9 to 6. And you never need an appointment. Have a minor illness or injury that just can't wait? Choose convenient care from Union Health.
And welcome back to Hulbert Arena. 8 minutes in period number 1 is what's up on the board as timeout was called by Rose-Hulman, trying to calm the troops down a little bit here. Opening ball game of the year, they find themselves trailing 4-0 here early in the first period. Different than men's basketball. Reminder, women's basketball goes by quarters, so they have a chance to shoot the basketball at the end of each quarter. Those are big opportunities. There's a big one on the inside and putting it back inside and scoring is number 5, Destiny Combs.
He's tough.
Another turnover in this one. That one will go against Jamie Baum. Just having an opportunity. Combs with the basketball. Hands it off to Parker. They're going to feed it down into the low post to Love. Back outside, shots up, and no good this time by Parker, and the rebound comes out to Rose-Hulman.
The score here.
Baum finds Black in the corner, looking inside. They'll get it in. Barlow puts it up, and they'll get it to go. Fouled in the process, and she'll go to the line.
Very a tight window to fit that pass in, if you will, with 2 defenders draped around Barlow, and ball got through there, and she's able to get the and one opportunity.
Jordan Barlow puts that one up and in.
First 3 points for the Engineer. That's a big possession to get on the board.
6-3, Berea with the lead. Again, Parker working off that screen, gives it out to Combs. Combs back to Parker, and they'll move it around. Parker for 3, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound comes out to Baum.
I think you're going to like Baum. She's a smooth customer.
Cross court. They'll get it down the baseline. Good. Open shot in the corner, up, no good. Rebound comes out to Barlow. She's fighting for it, and they'll have a held ball. Held possession arrow favors Rose-Hulman. They'll have it under the basket.
I like the fight there by Jordan Barlow. Use their size, getting their hands on that. And a good shot there on the short corner. Just Ashley Black just couldn't get it to go down.
Triggered in. Gives it out to Jester. Back over to Black. To Jester. Three-point shot, no good, and that's a good three-point opportunity. Barlow again had a chance for that rebound. She's fighting very well. Parker crosses up, gives it out to Combs. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound comes out to Rose Burnham. Fed up the point.
Yes, sir.
Shots up and good. That's a really nice play by Ashley Black on the pump fake crossover, and she gets it to score. It's 6-5. Berea with the 1-point lead. Crossover by Parker drives the baseline. Again, opportunities abound for Rose-Hulman. They played solid defense here, really causing Berea a little bit of trouble here in this opening period.
Took that first punch and now responding.
Parker with the drive, gives it inside. And Combs can't get it to fall. Rebound comes out to Rose Burnham. Baum has handled the basketball. This time to Jester. Back to Baum. Feed inside. Barnum scores. Rose Burnham, with the basket. And
looked like Parker took a shot as she's walking gingerly to the bench. Rose-Hulman with the first lead, 7-6.
Subs in. Myra Randolph comes in. And Peyton Miller for Rose-Hulman. Vanover crossed it, put it in a post, and a good post defense. Rose-Hulman picks it up. And scooping it up, loose ball was Baum. She pulls up, outside, cross court, gives it over to Randolph. Inside, feeds in, and the shot's up and no good. But Barlow is fouled. She'll go to the line.
I think that was the first turnover by Berea just a moment ago, and Rose has settled in, pretty nicely after their first couple of minutes. Barlow with another opportunity here, being very aggressive. We can keep Barlow and Burnham, the killer bees, I'm going to call them. We keep them out of foul trouble this year. It's going to bode well for the Engineers.
I want to thank our sponsors for this evening's ball game, Farm Bureau Insurance and Micah Bonomo, Goshen H&R Block, Hamilton Center, and Lynn's Pharmacy, all proud sponsors of Rose-Hulman women's basketball here on Indiana Sports Network. Rose-Hulman leads 9-6, and they're playing solid defense. With the drive is Hampton. She'll pull it back out and give it up to Vanover. Back to Hampton. She'll drive the baseline. Shot on the runner. Doesn't go. She gets her own board. Goes back up and puts it up. Again, fights and gets a rebound one more time, and she's fouled. And Hampton will go to the line to shoot two shots. She really battled on that one. You'll give her credit for that. We also want to thank Riddell National Bank, Sonic Drive-In, Union Health, and York Automotive, all proud sponsors for this evening's ball game. Transportation for Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 5 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. 2 more points on the board for Berea, and back into the ball game is Rose Burnham for Rose-Hulman. That also allows Berea to set up that pressure. Need to advance it, and there's a steal and a board and a layup. And, boy, I'll tell you what, Destiny Combs had a nice floating runner on that one. 10-9, Berea had it, has the lead, and a turnover that time as Randolph traveled with the basketball.
Turnover number 4 for the Engineers. That's something that we have to really watch.
Trying to inbound it. Good, solid defense for Rose-Hulman as Jester played it on that inbound pass. Outside is Hampton. Using that crossover and drive, moving screen, and they'll go the other direction.
She didn't set. She got to the spot, never came set, kept moving. That's got an easy call for the official.
And you can see Rose Burnham standing in front of the Rose-Hulman bench getting ready to inbound this ball. Gets it to Jester, and they'll try to get it going again. There's a trap. It's a really solid one, and an out of bounds. It'll stay Rose-Hulman basketball, but there was no ball reversal. They needed to reverse it, and that's a really solid trap, but that Berea is putting in on this one. They'll go the deep one, give it up. Nice inbound to Jester, back out to Randolph. Baum, cross court, feeds in the low post, another cross court. Baum with the three, didn't get it, and over the back call is going to be called against Peyton Miller, the sophomore from Clovis, California. She'll pick up the foul as she went through a back trying to get her hands on the basketball. So Berea with the basketball, Bailey Vanover, and she'll work on Randolph, turns the corner with the drives. Shots up, and no good. Rebound comes out for Rose-Hulman. Baum trying to get it down and get it deep into that post if Rose-Hulman can. That's where they've worked their magic, and they just threw that one out of bounds.
Oh, my.
Tough one. Early in the season, nobody knows where they're going to be. Substitutions into the ball game. First time we've seen Nola Wilson come in off the bench, and we'll see if her athletic ability can help play some defense on this other end.
The lone senior on this ball club, Nola Wilson is from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Three-point shot, a deep one. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Randolph. Down the left side, doesn't have numbers, but looking inside, cross court, just threw it away. Turnovers are what's killing Rose-Hulman right now. They're going to need to do something about that one, as this helter-skelter is probably not their best way to score the basketball. They tend to turn it over a little too much on this one. Feed open, Wilson in the corner for three, got it.
Nola Wilson, that's what he can do. Good ball handler, good outside shooter. Let it fly.
Nice, she had her feet set. Good rotation on it. Drive, the ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll go to Rose-Hulman.
That could have been a moving screen as well. She's not setting her feet. That's the third time in a row. They got the first one. To let second and third one go, she's got to set her feet on that screen.
Frustration on the other part of looks like Jakari McKeithen, who's into the ball game, as she hit the deck on that roll towards the basket. Randolph with it, looking, spinning, shooting. Can't get it, but boy, that was close.
Yep.
It's not a bad shot. She's just got to get it to fall.
Oh, good stutter step.
With the drive, step through, can't get it. And they'll say it's Rose-Hulman basketball.
Bodies all over the place, man. Oh, boy. That's a nice
saying
step
people
through.
Out of control is what they're calling.
Yeah.
They're not calling anything from a foul standpoint because they believe the players are out of control.
Allie Foltz in for the first time today for the Engineers, joining the basketball team from the volleyball squad.
Well, they say she's very athletic,
She
so
is.
we'll see what's going to happen here. With this pressure, makes it tough.
It does make it tough, and the fact that you haven't played basketball on this type of a level in a couple of years. Of course, played in high school, but
it's a lot different. You step up, even players are like, well, I can play Division III, and that doesn't happen right away. I'm telling you, just doesn't. Wilson looking, gets it over to Randolph. Got a post if they can use it here. Open three. Can't get it. That's not a bad shot.
No.
Just got to get a couple of them to fall.
Ooh,
three, and it was blocked.
Need help.
Advancing the basketball up the floor. Ashley Black with the block and the basketball. She chased that one down. Rose-Hulman with a 2-point lead with 1:05 left to go here in quarter number one. Looking for it. Now it's about ball movement. Randolph kicking out. Black for three. She's not going to get that one as it was partially blocked.
It was, but she had
50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Drive, shots up and in.
The ball was tipped away from her. She still pushed it in there. Boy, I'm telling you what. Destiny Combs having herself a game.
Caught her in the corner.
Wow.
Lucky she didn't throw that one away. Backdoor shots up, and she missed it. But, again, defensive pressure that time by McKeithen.
3-point shot.
3-point shots up and no good. If they hit any of those, it's going to be a whole different ball game, and they've been cold from the outside.
Ice cold.
Looking inside, 11-10. And they scores tied, and for Rose-Hulman, they don't want to do anything with it. 5-4, Black from 3, can't get it to go, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Scores tied, 12-12. Berea and Rose-Hulman will be back with more on Indiana Sports Network.
Kick off your deal your way at the all-new York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on US Highway 40 in Brazil.
Shop over 500 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Pull away in a new Ram 1500 Crew Cab with 0% financing for 72 months. Or a new Grand Cherokee L, only $399 per month during Jeep Adventure Days. Plus, up to $3,000 York Trade Assistance. Start your deal at YorkCDJRBrazil.com.
Stop by today and we'll show you why. We're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back as we prepare here for the second quarter. Statistically, both of these teams are having a hard time hitting the basket.
They are, and I think, when it's the first game of the year, sometimes you're going to have that. The other thing, the players are playing really hard. So it's not from a lack of effort, and a lot of ball pressure both ways. You see Black in the passing lane tip that out of bounds, but Berea with their trapped in Rose, that man-to-man that they play is not easy to score on. So if you're not dead eye, it can be very tough, Rose, to hit from deep on a consistent level.
And everybody's seeing the floor right. Satori into the ball game for Berea. And we're going to call an offensive foul, a hook foul, as they had a moving style screen. So we're seeing a lot of different players now for Berea into the ball game too.
How do you want to attack that trap? Barlow back in the game.
Attacked it, and Randolph's done a nice job of getting things going here. Black on the side. Back out, Randolph there in the corner. Back outside, and again, you're going to have to shoot the 3 occasionally for no other reason than a backcourt foul, but that's actually a really good one, saved a basket.
Yep. But they break down on that ball. Every time they get a chance to steal the ball, they're going to do it. And when you miss, I have seldom seen a team in college basketball, whether it be guys or girls, get the rebound and the outlet pass quicker than what I've seen Berea tonight.
Yep.
They rebound it and send it quickly. Doesn't have to be a long pass, but just start the break immediately.
Destiny Combs back in the corner. Satori. Spalding crossing that court. Combs, she'll drive. She'll put the shot up and got it.
Combs is tough, man.
She has a nice floater and a really good running shot. Ball tipped out of bounds, and Rose-Hulman's having a lot of trouble moving the basket. They just haven't been able. You can't simulate this very well in practice.
No. Combs have 10 points already over a minute and 10 seconds into the second quarter. Oh, turnover. That's
threw it right to her.
Right in front of your coach, too. That's not good.
And Satori is quick, and then she lost it. And there's a potential, and they're going to have a
backcourt violation.
Oh, they're going to call that over and back, and I didn't think that happened at all.
I thought that Black touched it first and had the ball going for a potential score. Who knows what would have happened, though. So maybe it turns out that's a blessing in disguise for Rose-Hulman as Leah Parker comes back in the game. I think she got bumped in the eye. She went out, came back in toward the end, of the first quarter, went to the bench. It's nice to see her back in the game.
14-12 is our score. Berea with a 2-point lead.
Ooh, look at that carry.
Again, Randolph with it. Out front to Baum. Left side is Black. Baum has her feet set. She probably should have launched that one. Get that feet set and off the board. The kiss in the bank.
Ashley Black has been very aggressive. I like what I'm seeing out of her tonight.
Good quick ball movement by Berea. 3-point attempt is up and no good, and Berea hasn't hit one yet.
No,
if they hit them, they're really dangerous, as Merriweather is in the corner. That's who took the last shot. Combs cross court. Satori, there's Combs. Merriweather in the corner. She won't take it this time. Satori back outside. There's a launched three, and she got it.
That's deep, my friend.
That is really deep.
Leah Parker.
Again, that pressure defense is causing Rose-Hulman all kinds of problems. Ashley Black to Baum. She's got the 3-point launch. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Rose-Hulman. Putting it up and in on the inside is Jordan Barlow.
Barlow's tough. I mean, that young lady, there's a reason why she was all-conference honorable mention.
Again, good defense. Randolph with a steal, heading it up. Looking inside, pounded that one off the inside, and we'll see if Baum can do something with it. To Black, to Randolph, looking cross court. Nice play. Black with the drive, shoots in, couldn't get it in. Barlow rebound, shots up and in.
Jordan Barlow, too tough for him. He's too big, too strong. 9 points, 5 rebounds already for Jordan Barlow.
And she just gets the ball in the low post, and it's almost money. Within the outside. Again, they're moving the ball against this zone, and Combs runs a step through. They're going to call it traveling.
Wow.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. We'll take it, I suppose.
18-17, Rose-Hulman with the lead.
Running more subs in as Wilson comes back in, and Jester as well. I know Coach Frevo feels nice to have more than 6 bodies.
It's all about moving the basketball. Barlow staying in that middle position, had a chance. Tough, open. Wilson to Barlow in the low post. She'll drive, shoots. It looks like she got pushed on that one.
She should have gone up on that left side, though. She didn't need to spin through the lane. Went to the help.
Picked it back outside, and again, rebound comes out to Jester. Only one deep shot for Berea has fallen, she just turned that one over. It's a 2-on-1 break. Oh, good hustle back. Satori kicks it over to the side. In the corner is Parker, and she'll pull it back out, and they launch another 3 right away, does Merriweather, and couldn't get it to fall.
So far, they're just 1 of about 14 from 3. 1 of 12.
They're still putting them up. Yep. Wilson outside, looking out at Baum. Over to Jester, back over to Wilson. Baum for 3, can't get it to go. And the rebound comes out. Berea, they don't have the numbers, but they have the cutter down the middle. Looked like she almost traveled on that one. She'll pull it back out, and the rebound comes out to Barlow.
I think both teams could be benefited from slowing the pace down a little bit. I don't know that either one of them will, especially not Berea. That's not their game, it doesn't look like. But I think both are just a step quick.
Wilson in the corner. And can't get it to go was Barlow, and the rebound comes out to Combs. Combs driving down on the left baseline, and she'll pull it out to Parker. Over to the right side is Satori for 3. She got it to go.
Rattled that one home. Boy, oh boy, Satori gave him a big shot right there. 2-point lead for the Mountaineers.
20-18. And cross court, they got a chance with the layup up in and foul and the basket. Jester scores off of the fast break opportunity. Tie score, and she'll go to the line. and we'll have a timeout on the floor. You're watching Rose-Hulman basketball on Indiana Sports Network.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And Coach Jeff Sokol visiting us over right here, and he's happy, got his green championship shirt on with a suit. That's the first for a T-shirt and a suit I've seen in a while, and he's loving the whole thing as we watched Rose-Hulman's football team defeat Mount St. Joe 58-21 in a tremendous conference championship game. We'll see where he thinks they'll probably go this next week in what's going on. Rose-Hulman just takes the lead on that free throw, 21-20, 4:20 left to go here in the second period.
Well, second lead the Roses had today, and they've really played tough over the first couple of minutes, haven't they?
Really have. They battle hard. Yep. And again, it's about shooting. Shooting puts you in and out of ball games, and right now Berea can't find the range from three-point range. Feed down inside, Barlow with it, scores! Jordan Barlow off of a great feed into the post.
She set her feet, got down the court with your big runs the floor. Good things happen.
Again, Berea moving it outside. Parker with it. Kicks it out to Hampton. Hampton using that screen. Still can't find anybody. Again with the drive, Vanover. Back. There's the shot up, and they're going to call a foul on that one. They'll go to the line and shoot two. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have football coach Jeff Sokol on the air. He'll get a chance to talk to him about a championship ball game we just watched. And again, another big ball game for Rose-Hulman. Winning those championships and putting people in the Division III national tournament is something that a high academics institution doesn't get all that often. But when you do, it's something to really celebrate, and I know they're excited for that here at Rose-Hulman. First free throw attempt is up and good. We want to thank our sponsors again, Farm Bureau Insurance and Micah Bonomo, the Goshen H&R Block, Hamilton Center, and Lynn's Pharmacy. All sponsors for Rose-Hulman women's basketball here on Indiana Sports Network. Oh, inbound pass, just barely gets it to Barlow. She's got a chance and gets it over to Baum. Back over to Randolph. Trapped in a corner, and you're going to get a timeout.
You need a timeout. Oh,
what do you got?
Oh, how we get a foul
and a hold. Got bailed out on that one.
Sure did.
Really bailed out. Solid defense for Berea, and I don't know what they're looking at that way other than he was in a different. And you can see coach for Berea in this one, Trent Milby, and he just kind of looked at the official with this forlorn like, are you serious?
His girls did everything that he coached them to do on that defensive rotation.
And their pressure is really, really good. Wilson loses that one. It'll stay Rose-Hulman basketball.
Brenda Davila in the game, the freshman from San Antonio, Texas, in for the first time for Berea.
Looking at it. Inside. No, they'll pull it out to Wilson. Wilson with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looking in, they're going to feed it into her again, and she gets it up and in. They're going to call traveling, and that may have been the payback on that last one because
it might have been.
She really got hammered.
That's that same pass. You're squeezing in between two. That's it's so dangerous, but it worked the first time, not quite this time.
Man pressure again for Rose-Hulman. They're going to kick it back outside. It's Hampton. Pulls up, gets the bank to go.
Okay.
And at 1 point, Berea lead. 2:46 left to go here in the first half. Deep pass, Wilson has a chance, and she pulls it back out.
Wisely.
Randolph in, cross, open as bomb. She'll pull up for a 10-footer. Got it.
That's a beautiful step through by Baum. Could have taken the three-pointer. Missed the first few that she's taken. Got to that 10-foot range. Just get the ball through the net for the first time. First points of her Rose-Hulman career. First of many.
First of many. You'll see that one for sure.
Yes.
Parker feeds it inside, and there's the freshman with the shot. Can't get it to go, and rebound the bomb. Got to get loose it. Somebody's got to get it.
Oh, boy.
Scramble on the floor. Picked up.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Vanover with the basketball. What an athletic move. And we're looking at it here. Santori with it. She'll drive. Pull it back out. Try to set it up again. Man defense by Rose-Hulman using that high ball screen. They'll stop that one in traveling violation. Hampton walked with it. It'll be Rose-Hulman basketball. 1:41 left to go here in the second period. A 25-24 Rose-Hulman lead as substitutions come in. And in there is Dalen Spalding, number 2. And back into the ball game is Destiny Combs. Fast pace because you got pressure all the time. Cross court. They'll give it up to Wilson. She could have shot that one, but instead pulls it back outside. Inside feed and shots up and can't get it to go was, again, Jordan Barlow.
A pump fake would have gotten her 2 free throws.
Probably would have, and she may do that the next time. With the drive as Vanover gets a shot up and in.
Good defense, better offense there. Use the glass as Berea now takes the 1-point lead. Back and forth, this thing goes. Got to get it across.
Randolph gets it across. It's Wilson. She'll drive in and pull back out. When she does, she may get trapped. Reverse, good reverse. Inside with the drive. Shots up and in.
There you go.
Jester.
I just don't think, we got the freshman in here, Davila, just watching her move, she's not Combs.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at her, it's the same thing with Destiny Love. So when you get a little bit deeper in your bench, you try to pick on who you can pick on, try to get some fouls, get some free throws, and it worked that time.
Brenda Davila is the inside player they're talking about. Freshman, though, and she's 6 foot tall. She's going to give them steady presence on the inside throughout the year. She's just going to get better. Cross, wide open. No, it's kicked back out. It's Vanover. Back to Combs. Combs kicks it out in the corner to Spalding. He puts a shot up. Can't get it to go. There's a good fight for the basketball and a held ball. Possession arrow favors Rose-Hulman.
Bailey Vanover had that rebound to Rice, but Kaylin Jester got a pause on that to force the jump ball, and it gets Rose-Hulman a possession on the alternate possession. That should have been an offensive rebound.
Well, it should have been, but again,
I'm not saying Jester did anything wrong.
No.
I did a good job by Jester to get in there. The aggressive nature as we trying to sort things out here.
Well, I'm telling you what he did, which is, I'm telling you, this guy knows what he's doing in Trent Milby. And the reason I'm saying that, when he puts people into ball games, puts them in one at a time every 10 to 15 seconds, gives the players that are on the floor a little bit of a rest.
And take out, get a little better defensively with that sub as well.
Oh, Barlow just threw one in the backcourt. You got to pick it up anyhow. And when they do that, over and back.
Now they get an opportunity, will they take it or not? They get an opportunity for the last possession. Now, the lady that he brought in for defense, going back out, you have a better offensive player. So just possession by possession, even in the second quarter, you can play possession basketball. Situational right at the end of the half.
Combs was wide open when they first handed the basketball. Oh, almost picked off on the outside there by Jamie Baum.
Could have been like Riley Roberts.
On the outside, it's Combs.
Put your hands up.
Back out, it's Vandiver. Puts the shot up, can't get it. Combs with the shot, can't get it. Rebound comes out to Rose-Hulman with 10 seconds. They didn't go for the last shot. Feed, it's stolen away, but a foul is going to be called. This time it'll go against Hampton.
And that's going to result in free throws. I don't know that I thought that was a foul. I kind of thought she had all ball, but obviously I didn't see it the way he did.
sometimes you may hear that one too. He may have heard it. I don't know.
Ball tipped off of her head, I think, but it was going to get 2 free throws because you have the 5th team foul. But because you didn't take the last shot, you leave more time on the floor on the clock. Rose gets 2 free throws, and well, they don't make them both, but still.
You get 2 free throws, and there's only 5 seconds. You got to go the length of the floor. You're going to get a shot if you want one here. Kaylin Juster, the junior guard from New Brighton, Minnesota, misses both of them. 1 point Rose-Hulman lead right now. Potential shot, puts the shot up, and gets
stop
it.
the ball.
And it'll count.
Yep.
Berea will go to halftime. They lead Rose-Hulman 28-27 in a very well played, I'm going to say hard played first half here from Hulbert Arena. We'll pause and we'll be right back. Halftime show. We'll have Coach Jeff Sokol from the football program, and he'll be in and talk about the championship Saturday we just experienced out here at Rose-Hulman.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And we're at halftime. Coach Jeff Sokol of the champions of the HCAC. And I'll tell you what, I was so happy to see you have an opportunity to win this ball game. Multiple reasons. But as we go through this one, this is the first time you've had a chance to win one outright. What does that feel like compared to 2016 when you had to tie and then you go into tournament?
Yeah, both really special. You know, what's been really unique about this football game is up until today, we've really got through injury-free through the whole season. But 2016 was special because it was the first time we got to go to the playoffs. But winning the conference outright and winning the way we won today was very, very satisfying for me and the team.
Well, it wasn't just one side of the ball that wins the ball game. You had multiple things happen throughout the game. You had an injury to your best, we would say probably one of your better defensive linemen, a starter. He goes out with what looks like a shoulder injury.
Yep.
And then people just picked up the pace. You had 2 interceptions in the first half, 1 in the second. Those interceptions set up everything. We've noticed that the speed from this year's ball club, we think, is markedly better than the overall speed you've had as an overall team.
Yeah, our skill group is really, really good right now. Our running backs are excellent. Andrew has been outstanding all year playing quarterback for us. And those receivers just make everything happen. They just when Noah Thomas made the decision to come back, it was almost – I mean, we were already excited about our receiving core, and then Noah came back, and it was almost an embarrassment of riches at that point. I told Andrew, I'm like, I mean, have fun figuring out, you know, keeping all those guys happy because it's not going to be easy. But, yeah, no, that group of receivers we have is a really, really special group.
Well, and the other thing I've noticed is the 5 linemen you have 4 sophomores and a freshman that are on the field. They're only going to get better, and throughout the year we saw a progression of how well they opened holes, and they did a great job for all 3 running backs that ran the ball today.
Yeah.
But especially just throughout the end of the season, you could just see a marked improvement by how those guys block.
Yeah, when I hired Andy Freeze to be our offensive coordinator and our O-line coach, I told him, like, listen, man, the good news is you got our 6 best O-linemen are seniors. If we play in the spring, you're going to have an amazing group. Like, the bad news is they're all going to be gone, and by the fall, you're going to have a lot of work to do to get those guys ready to play. And he's done an awesome job. Those guys, they really have improved significantly so much. And that group, you know, from, you know, you think about where we were at in the beginning of the year and where we're at now. They're just a great unit.
They don't look like sophomores and freshmen playing. They look like seniors. They dominated the front line today against a pretty stout Mount St. Joe defensive front.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I honestly haven't looked at any statistics or anything, but I assume we ran the ball decent, and I know they held up in pass pro. I know we had 1 sack, I think, but yeah, no, that group is significantly overachieved. It was really the only question mark we had coming into the season is, you know, who would be our O-line, and, you know, how we would be able to function with such a young O-line, and those guys really stepped up and answered that question very well.
Defensively is where I think the real core group of this senior class, and with everybody else that you have going, you seem to be so solid defensively from week to week. It really hasn't changed throughout the year. You just play solid. An extreme amount of pressure on an opposing quarterback, which led to the interceptions. Every one of the interceptions was caused because that defensive front, along with the linebackers and the blitzing up-tempo front that you run defensively, really put pressure on an offense that really wasn't prepared for it, I don't think.
Yeah. If you watch that Dolphins game on Thursday night, everyone's giving those guys all the credit in the world for coming up with their scheme and beating the Ravens. I was like, I've been watching Rose-Hulman do that for 3-4 years. And it started with Nick Davis. You know, he's moved on from Rose-Hulman, and Coach Stanton, our current defensive coordinator. I mean, he got his job. His first day at Rose-Hulman was the day we reported for camp. So he had a tremendous challenge to get his staff prepared and to get himself prepared to coordinate a defense for the first time in his career. And he's just done a really awesome job. That being said, he inherited an unbelievable group of players led by Michael Stevens, our senior captain, linebacker, an unbelievable secondary. Those guys, we can be as complicated as we are up front and commit that many guys to the line of scrimmage because we can cover guys every snap of the game in man coverage. And there's not a lot of Division III secondaries that are Division III coordinators that are comfortable doing that, but we are. And I know we're going to give up a fade or two every game. It happens. And sometimes if they got a really good receiver, we give up a lot of fades and a really good quarterback. But I just think, it gives us a chance against the really, really good teams that we play. And whether we lose to a really good team by 10 or by 50, I don't really care if we got a chance to be in the game. So, and then when the talent is equal, I feel like gives us a huge advantage. So.
Well, especially you put pressure on it. Quarterbacks in the HCAC are not used to seeing pressure in your face, man pressure all the time. So they have to have man beaters, and not only do those man beaters have to be good in the scheme, but they have to be even better physically. And I think that's where you talked about your secondary. We didn't see a secondary look like your secondary all year long, and I watch on the games that you're away when I have a chance, and see other secondaries as well in the HCAC, and by far the best secondary in the conference was how Rose-Hulman played. And even today, you're in cover one, pressure the whole time, brought people off edge, brought people up the middle. They had no idea where people were coming from.
Yeah, the kids in the secondary are really special. I think we've had more interceptions this year than we've had in a long time. Tice Miller locks down the opponent's best receiver every week, or Winston Amankwa. They've both been tremendously productive. Shai Cousseau's been awesome. Rashard Brown is the one high guy in the back, and he just covers so much ground back there and bails us out of trouble anytime we get into it up front. So Riley Roberts, our senior captain back there. Again, our secondary is just really, really a group of good players that play super hard.
And honestly, at the start of the year, I thought this could be one of your better years if that offensive line gelled. So it's just the gelling of this whole group, and it's not just on the field, is it?
No, I mean, I think one of the things that makes our team special is, our guys don't just share their football experience and their social experience here. They share their academic experience too. And going to school here is hard. It's really hard, and nobody gets through this place without help. And the nice thing for our team is their teammates are their biggest support network. So it's really easy when you're struggling in a class to go to the guy in the locker next to be like, hey man, what are you doing on this? I can't get this concept. Can you help me understand this? And there's always upperclassmen that were great at that subject. Listen, like 98% of the people in the world can't succeed at a place like Rose-Hulman. The kids that I get to coach are wired to be successful here. They love math. They love science. Not many people love math and love science. We just happen to be able to find guys that are also great at football. And as long as we can keep doing that, we're going to have tremendous success here. But those guys helping each other and kind of struggling together through the academics, I think, makes us an even tighter team.
And you can really tell that at the end of ball games, at the end of the wins, even if we would happen to see the loss, which, early in the season. And that's the other thing. And I've noticed with both, even the men's and women's program in basketball has done the same thing. Their pre-conference schedule at the start of the year really set them up. And I thought your pre-conference schedule was right where it needed to be. Wasn't too difficult, but it was extremely difficult if you look at it from the teams you played. You played the best teams in multiple conferences getting ready for this one.
Yeah, I mean, all three of those were Wabash and Trine and Hope were all playoff caliber teams, and we knew that when we scheduled them. So it was, we thought we had a chance to win all three of those games, and we had a chance to lose all three of those games. I don't think we were favored to win any of those games. So, going up to Hope and playing okay, but fight until the end and getting really kind of scratching and clawing back into a football game there. We were 1-2 at that point, but I told the guys after that game, like, listen, we're a good football team, and we've done nothing but play good football teams. We're battle-tested. We're ready for the HCAC. Let's go win a championship. And they responded, and they are the best kids in the world to coach. They're just easy to motivate. They work super hard, and I got the best job in the world.
Well, if you can't tell that, folks, I think that's probably the best statement of all. I've got the best job in the world. It's not It's not like Ohio State or anything like that, but at the same time,
I don't want Ryan Day's problems.
Yeah, you don't get them either. You get different ones. Congratulations, Coach. A very successful season. This next week, we know that you're probably going to go to one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the actual tournament in our general area, and that could be.
I mean, honestly, if you draw us, we can go anywhere within a 600-mile radius of here, and there's a lot of schools in that radius. Yeah. So I think one of the reasons they like when we make the tournament is we can get to some places other schools in our conference can't because of how far west we are.
Right.
So a trip to Iowa is not out of the question. We can go to Wisconsin, Illinois. We go down south. I would.
Yeah.
One of the guys was saying one of the prognosticators had us going to Birmingham Southern if they won. They ended up losing. I don't know if they're going to make the tournament or not, but a trip down south after that cold day today sounds pretty good. We're just happy to go anywhere they send us, and we're excited for the selection show at 5:30 tomorrow to find out where we're going. And we got finals this week, so I don't know you guys that know what finals are like here at Rose-Hulman, but they start at 8 in the morning and end at 10 o'clock at night. So I don't know when we're going to practice. We'll figure out a time at some point. We'll get the kids ready and go give it our level best.
I know you will. What a great season for Rose-Hulman football. And as we look forward to tournament, we're just happy to bring you the action that we brought you today here for Conference Championship. It's the HCAC. Again, Rose-Hulman football wins 58-21. Coach Jeff Sokol, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Herb. Thanks, Walt. You guys do an awesome job. Appreciate you.
Thank you. We'll be right back with more here from Rose-Hulman.
At Union Health, we understand that early detection of breast cancer saves lives. That's why the Clara Fairbanks Center for Women offers the most advanced breast cancer detection available, tomosynthesis 3D breast imaging. This state-of-the-art technology pinpoints breast cancer at its earliest stages when it's most curable. For you, that means earlier detection. For us, that means being able to give you peace of mind in your health care. To schedule your mammogram, call 812-238-7766. Union Health. Healthier together.
Kick off your deal your way at the all-new York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on US Highway 40 in Brazil.
Shop over 500 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Pull away in a new Ram 1500 Crew Cab with 0% financing for 72 months. Or a new Grand Cherokee L, only $399 per month during Jeep Adventure Days. Plus, up to $3,000 York Trade Assistance. Start your deal at YorkCDJRBrazil.com.
Stop by today and we'll show you why. We're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And we'll get the second half back at you. And it's going to be Berea to start out. They'll have the basketball. 28-27 lead for the Mountaineers from Berea, Kentucky. Vanover. And again, they're trying to get the ball to their main three scorers. Back outside is Parker for three, and she got one to fall, and that's where Berea had trouble. Now a different style of press. This is a full court, all out, in your face, let's go get it style. Vanover with the basketball, kicking it to the side, cross court to Parker, back to Vanover. Great ball movement for Berea. They don't get the shot up and in. Parker ties up Black. And with that held possession, it'll be Rose-Hulman with the ball. 31-27, Berea with the lead. Black with it, backs in the corner, that's the wrong thing to do. Stolen away, layup up and in, and with that again, Hampton with the steal and basket. Timeout's been called. With that one, it's 33-27, Berea with the lead.
Kind of like the way we started the first quarter.
Timeout on the floor.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
At York,
totally different kind of pressure in the second half, and you can see them. They've got a different one now. Full denial as they try to pick this one up. Barnum throws the ball almost away. Baum with it, and she's going to have to handle the pressure. She does. Kicks it back up. Black in the left side. Looking inside. Burnham puts the shot up, can't get it, rebound, she grabs her own, puts it up, gets it held, jump ball. And Berea ends up with that one.
Turnovers to Bugaboo, number 16 now, twice as many as Berea. 6 fewer points on the scoreboard.
Multiple pressures. They only used the 2-2-1 in the first half. This one they're using man deny and a full court diamond pressure and a foul on the inside as Destiny Combs turned around and she'll go to the line.
You know, some of those pressures, I think when Rose has the ball, and, you know, do you want to rush up the court? In that situation, I don't think you do, really. A rake through with the arm can start to amass some of these fouls. A couple of those, and it makes Berea think just a little bit. So if you just take your time, get a couple of rake throughs, they're slapping at the ball anyway.
Yep.
But if you have two hands on it and you rake through, you're going to be able to get a couple of fouls.
7-0 run by Berea. Cross court, they got a 2-on-1. She gets it inside. Barlow puts it up and in. Nice play.
If Barlow's there on that 2-on-1, you feel really confident about your chances to score.
35-29, Berea with the lead. With the drive is Hampton. She gets it up and blocked.
No contact there.
Bomb driving. She handles the ball so well at times. With it now on the drive is Jester. Back out to Bomb. Jester for three. She gets it up and can't get it to go. Rebound to Burnham. Shots up and in, and a nice play that time. Ashley Black gets it to go. It's 35-31.
Rose-Hulman with their 6th offensive rebound of the evening.
Parker thought about the three, pulls it up, feeds it down low, shots up, and it's blocked. Nice play as Davila has that shot blocked. Outside, Hampton. Tries to turn the corner, can't get the job done. Van over to Hampton for three. Hampton can't get it to go. Rebound to Bomb.
That was a great defensive possession for Rose-Hulman.
Fed up front to Jester. Inside to Black for two. And a timeout's called. Rose-Hulman pulls within two. We'll take one as well. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
At York Automotive, we're not number one, you are. With 5 locations, 8 brands, and over 700 vehicles in stock, we have the right vehicle for you. Lots of vehicles, lots of savings. Markdowns online and on the lot. Plus, we will buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Shop online at yorkautomotive.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, "We're really doing this, aren't we?" The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, Ashley Black has had the last 2 baskets. She's looked very good on backdoor cuts and opportunities and taken advantage of them. She's 4 for 9 from the field, 8 points. Leading scorer for Rose-Hulman is Barlow. She has 13. 2 players in double figures for Berea. They are Hampton and Combs with 10 and 14 points apiece, and we're 2 points apart. Berea with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Again, outside as Berea keeps moving the basketball pretty well. Combs on the drive, puts the shot up.
Good defense
Can't get it to go, and a held ball.
Yeah, going the other way. Good defense by Rose Burnham. As Combs made a nice move, Burnham stayed right there.
Well, Rose Burnham does not have foul trouble right now.
Yeah, that's good.
This is really good.
Yep.
Bomb handles the basketball, handles the pressure. Wow, looks good.
Yep.
Gets it up. Jester, now Black puts the shot in. Nope, she pulls it back out to Bomb. Jester down to Black. Oh, she just held up and got tied up in that one. She either had to shoot it right away or pass it right away.
She had that.
Held it.
She had that short corner. You got to go ahead and let that fly.
Yep.
Because if you hold it, the defense convergence is going to send 2 on you. You've already had to rotate it out once from that.
Again, with the drive, Hampton can't get it to go. Rebound comes out. It's Jester. Down the left sideline. She's going to turn the corner. Gets caught in the corner. Pulls it back outside. Ashley Black to Jester. Kaylin Jester looking for someone to throw it to. Gives it to Bomb to Black. Pump, drive, and that's the outside play. Now they're going to have the basketball under their own basket, and Rose-Hulman will have an inbounds play. Baum triggers it in to Burnham. Rose gives it to Jester. Pump. Looks to drive. She shoots it from 3. Can't get it to go because the shot clock's going down. She had to just pull one up. With the basketball, it's Hampton. Back outside to Parker. And Hampton will set the offense. Man pressure again for Rose-Hulman in the half court causes players to have all kinds of trouble. Parker trying to use that high screen. Gives it to Vanover. She'll try to turn the corner, runs the baseline, puts it
nowhere to go.
Burnham just takes it away.
Yeah, she had nowhere to go. She had committed to losing her dribble, and Burnham just took it from her.
Bomb to Black, feed the post, inside, shots up and in. And I'm telling you, right now, Jordan Barlow is the offense for Rose-Hulman as she ties the score. It's 35-all.
You can't let her get 2 feet to paint like that. That was deep. Speaking of deep,
Parker takes that check on the Heat, sees if she has him. With the drive, Black loses the basketball, goes to the floor with it, holds on, and it's Rose-Hulman basketball.
I
no
don't
whistle.
know how we could have ascertained that. That was four sets of hands going for the ball right through on the baseline. Ashley Black getting a very much deserved break. She's playing excellent basketball here tonight.
Jamie Baum will inbound the basketball. There it is again. Barlow can't get it to go as she had an open look. Nice little inbounds play. The score's tied at 35-all.
Oh, wow.
Burnham right down the middle. That was a really nice defensive play.
I thought so too.
But she got called for the foul.
I thought she moved her feet well. She had her hands up. I don't know, maybe she got it with the body a little bit. That's the one thing we can't see from this angle, So
they're saying they hit her on the elbow or on the arm, and I didn't see that one that way, but I'm not right in front of him either.
Peyton Miller coming back into the basketball contest. And Miller, one of the young ladies yet to score, but Miller does have a couple of boards.
And this gives an opportunity for people to get some rest very quickly. The first shot is up and good by Combs.
I'm going to tell you, Herb, I like what I see from the Engineers against a really good ball club. I'm going to go ahead and proclaim that the days of whipping up on Rose-Hulman women's basketball is over.
It is over.
It's payback time,
these
baby.
ladies can play.
There's going to be some payback coming up. So
Baum handling the basketball, and if she does her job and gets a good ball reversal, she's pretty solid. Folks, we want to thank our sponsors again, Riddell National Bank, Sonic Drive-In, Union Health, and York Automotive. Transportation for Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 5 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. We want to thank our camera operators, Ethan Harper, Noah Gastineau, as that one gets thrown out of bounds. And again, Rose-Hulman has opportunities. It's the ebbs and flows of this ball game. They have gone both directions, and that's a good thing because we didn't know if Rose-Hulman can respond. They've responded in kind and kept this thing very close and at times led. Combs with the basketball down the lane, pull up, blocked away by Barlow. Randolph looking for it, trying to do something with it, and she's going to be called for a carry.
They didn't get her earlier in the game, which she did carry. They got her that time. Give her a little wiggle room. You got to keep your hand on top of that ball. Can't do that right in front of the official.
Well, she may have to pull that one through her legs. She may have to go between the leg dribble with how far that ball was in the crossover because she can't get it back without pulling it. You want to pull the top, not the bottom.
Could have been an offensive foul again on that moving screen.
Mismatch on the inside, and they didn't feed the post. With it on the outside now is Combs. She'll feed the post. Goes inside with it. Shots blocked. And Rose-Hulman has some size that I don't think Berea is used to seeing. Kaylin Jester sets it up in the corner. Cross court. They'll give it up to Baum. Jamie gives it over to Randolph, and she traveled with it again.
Yep. Have a little hard time. It's going to come out. Looks like a Nolan Wilson getting ready to stub in as Randolph wasn't even looking at Coach. Hey, you make a mistake, don't look at your coach.
No,
don't assume you're coming out. Just go down court. If you get taken out, okay. But don't volunteer by looking at the coach.
Well, she didn't volunteer.
I'm glad.
She's ready
I'm
to
glad.
play.
I'm glad. Just keep playing. Play till they take you out. Just, make a couple mistakes. Her next rotation will be better.
Comes to Spalding, drives the lane, and that's a nice hard take. She'll go to the line.
She got the contact, went right into the body of Baum. You do that, you're going to get that call 99% of the time. I started to say 100%, but nothing 100%, right?
No, it's not going to be 100%.
Yeah.
That's a solid free throw by Spalding, and really good form on that, good ball rotation. We want to thank our sponsors of Farm Bureau Insurance and Micah Bonomo, Goshen H&R Block, the Hamilton Center, and Lynn's Pharmacy, all proud sponsors of women's basketball here on Indiana Sports Network.
How about Berea, 10 for 10 from the free throw line, Herb?
Well, and look at the way the ball's rotating when they shoot it, too. I mean, they're shooters. Tough one there. Wilson has it. She's got to break that line. Gets it over. Here comes Baum.
Score.
Drives. Oh, she should have shot that
Score.
thing.
She should have scored. She knew the contest was going to come.
Yep.
I thought she could have got a foul. She go score.
She had the angle, too. And it's the good angle, that 45.
Yep. She's trying to not force anything, wants to facilitate. That's what we want her to do. But she is gifted. She can score. Flat out put the ball in the bucket.
Right now she's just been passing.
Yeah.
Jester with it. Looking inside. Doesn't get it. Cross court. Now they're going to feed inside. Guess who? Barlow.
Yep.
And one. Great play.
Combs will pick up her second foul. When you get her 2 feet in the paint, if the guard does not have pressure and allows that pass, it's over.
Well, she's looked good on this one.
Time, Herb.
39-37. Make it 39-38. It's a 1 point Berea lead.
Has taken some butt whoopings over the last couple of years. Payback time has come.
They can play.
I'm sorry.
17.
I'm going on the record.
17 for Barlow. Exciting. Satori pulls in the corner. Again, zone pressure now for Rose-Hulman. They're trying to do something a little bit different. Change it up. On the outside, Spalding gives it back up to Vanover. Nice move.
Good pull-up.
On the inside, a pull-up by Hampton.
Very good pull-up. I thought she got away with the travel, but that's okay.
Trying to get it. They'll get it to Baum. In the open court, she easily breaks the pressure. Now see if we can set up an offense. Outside, they'll give it up to Jester. And we'll have a foul called on that one, and that's on Peyton Miller. I had Jester when Miller had the ball, but Miller commits the foul, and that actually saved 2 points at the other end.
It did, and that's a catch that Jester. I know the pass maybe been a little bit off, but Jester needed to come up with that to keep the possession. It's a tough one. This is another one of those turnovers. Rose-Hulman, man, if they could just take care of the basketball, they'd be in a really good position to win this game. They still are in position, but that turnover bug has just been this pressure by Berea is really debilitating.
They just never stop.
They don't.
They're really athletic, and they really play hard, and I like that team. I think they're going to be solid in their conference as well. On the outside, nice drive. There's the block. Barlow with another block. Lead pass. Back out to Baum. She'll drive and
clock.
And the score.
There was a horn that nobody paid attention to.
Nobody reset the shot clock, and they just let it play, which is probably the right thing to do in that situation.
I thought they were going to blow the whistle dead.
1 point Berea lead, 41-40. Good ball game. Going back and forth on these two teams. With the drive, there's a shot, and again, guess who? As the drive and the shot by Hampton has caused problems.
And she got into the body of the defender. If you get that contact, it's tough for the official not to blow that whistle and you draw that foul. When you hear people saying draw the foul, that's exactly what you're seeing. You saw Spalding do it. You saw now Hampton do it. These are Berea Mountaineers. This is a skilled ball club, Herb. Very skilled ball. First game of the season, moving the ball so crisply. Their defense is moving as a unit. They are a well-oiled machine this early in the season, and they're only going to get better.
And they've done a really nice job of getting to the foul line. And when I say that, that is an art. That's not undesigned. That's by design. They're going to try to cause you all kinds of issues by taking the ball to the basket. Randolph now handling the basketball. Don't be careful to get trapped right on this one.
They could have sent one because everybody else had vacated.
Yeah, they had a chance to double her in the backcourt and didn't do it. Black gives it back out. And again, a nice, good ball rotation with the drive and the scoop. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah.
It was Kalen Jester. Thought Miller had a chance there to drive to the basket too and didn't take it. Now they've held back for the last shot. 43-40 is the score.
Yeah.
Berea with a 3-point lead and the basket. They're going to wind this one down and take the last shot of the third period. With the drive, Van Over puts it up, and they're going to call the blocking foul. And
I was hoping. 2 feet in the restricted area, I believe, is why they did that charge. And, that play was set up for that high ball screen. Not a good screen was set. Actually, let me put it this way. The guard didn't use the screen well.
There you go.
So I should say that correctly.
Bailey Vanover is going to go to the line then and shoot these 2 free throws.
She gets bailed out by that foul, but you got to at least be in the vicinity of your screener. She left way too much room. I didn't think she was going to get to the basket. She did a good job getting there.
And it is 14 out of 14 from the line.
Splash mountain on these free throws, man.
Woo. They're hitting nothing but net.
Gosh, I was close to
4 seconds. 3. Somebody's going to have to launch one. She didn't launch it. And that's the end of the third period. It's 45-40, a 5-point Berea lead when we return for more action on Indiana Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
At H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they make sure your return gets done right. It's not just numbers, boxes, and forms. It's personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. With an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
This is Sue Goshen from your locally owned H&R Block in Brazil. Walk in, make an appointment, or drop off your documents, and we'll tackle your taxes while you're away.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy...
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, we're talking in the downtime here and looking at different things, and Rose-Hulman's handled pressure well enough to be in this ball game. The issue is now, can they shoot themselves back into a lead, which they did earlier. Black out to bomb. Jamie tries to turn the corner. You get a hand check. Finally got one.
Yeah, finally got one. Early in the quarter, getting that foul. You want to get that bonus.
Oh, yeah. That'll help you out. 9:48 left to go in the ball game. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Baum with the basketball. She'll start the offensive set. Now to the left wing, looking inside to Jester. Can't get it. Back outside. And into the ball game is number 40 again, Allie Fultz. She has it.
Gotta put it up, Baum.
Baum's got to shoot the basketball. She scoops, can't get it to go. Rebound, tipped around. Burnham with the rebound basket.
Off of the tip from Allie Fultz. Keep that ball alive.
45-42, Berea with the lead and the ball.
That was a good screen.
Over the middle. Potential steal, it is. Burnham gets her hands on it. Nice play by Rose as Rose-Hulman with the ball. Quick one They tried to get the easy bucket, and Black just missed that one, tipped away by Berea.
Well, Barlow back in the game, I thought, I said, man, will she stay out till about the 7-minute mark and play the duration? We'll see, but she comes in at the 9.
Double screen,
Put it up.
bomb. Oh, she had a shot. Now she pulls up with it. Jester with the drive. Hard drive, scoops in, doesn't score, but she'll go to the line.
Kaylin Jester last year, I don't think would have done that. She's much more aggressive this year, taking the ball to the basket. She's already attempted a few jumpers that we didn't always see to take an open jumper.
Well, she's used to the physicality now, and instead of being a detriment to her game, it actually helps her. And she gets that first free throw in. Nola Wilson waiting to come in on a made shot.
2 big free throws there.
Got that one in. The lead's cut to 1. Wilson checks into the ball game and replaces Black. Ashley Black, the sophomore from Westfield, will check out of the ball game.
So 4-0 start this quarter for Rose.
Rose has always found an answer to come back into this ball game so far. With the drive is Hampton and the score.
Good pull up from that 8-foot range. Didn't try to get too deep. Knew the shot blockers were there.
Bomb with it.
Got to get across.
Oh, tough. Got it across to Wilson. Looking inside, they couldn't feed it. Now they've got it inside. Shots up, and she'll go to the line again. How many times can Barlow post up and they feed her off the reversal? They bring it from the low post to the top. She just pins so well, and she doesn't use her hands. She uses her hips and body. She does a really nice job in a low post, and she's vastly improved.
If she's got 2 feet in the paint, it's too late. I'm telling you, I love what I'm seeing from JB right now. Is she is just really looking to score.
And she gets both free throws. Cuts that lead back down to 2. It's 47-46. Berea with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Guess who? Point shot, and I'm telling you right now, Hampton in the second half has come alive.
Time to take over when you look at Hampton.
Barlow gets it over the 10-second line to Jester. Bomb with it. She'll set it up again. Tough pass. They'll get it over to Rose. Burnham. Now on the outside, it's Wilson. Pump. She'll drive. She doesn't have anything. Try to set it up, and they'll get a ball reversal. Still looking in that post flash. Burnham's got it. Inside shots up. Got it! Rose Burnham for 2, and it's a 2-point lead for Berea. 7:25 left to go in the ball game. Combs back over to Hampton. To Combs. Turns the corner. She'll drive. Fortunate she didn't get a foul on that one. Again, deep.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my.
Hampton is on fire, and they have to cool her down some way. Timeout's been called. It's 53-48. Berea with the lead when we return for more on Indiana Sports Network.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help.
And we're back, and Rose-Hulman had cut the lead to 1, and all of a sudden it's Hampton, and the lead's back up to 5 points. Even though Rose-Hulman scored, Hampton has been the answer that Berea has searched for. She has 22 points. She's 7 of 18 from the field and 2 for 8, including the last 2. from three-point range. She has drained deep threes. Wilson with it in the backcourt. They'll give it up to Baum. Looking for something, got to turn it over and inside. That's the one good thing that happened for Rose-Hulman is Hampton couldn't get her hands on that basketball as they fed her very quickly, anticipating the layup.
Lucked out there.
Jester, nice feed. Up the left side, it's Baum. Will she pull it up? She does. Pulls up an 8-footer and gets it. Drains that one.
Need her to be more aggressive. She can score. Start to let it fly right now.
Something lost.
53-50.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball.
Combs with the basketball. She was in double figures in the first half, has been silent in the second half. But Hampton has been on fire, and they're going to call the foul on Jester as she does put her arm out and hook her.
Well, I think, who was that? Was that Destiny Love got away with a little? She went to set the screens. The guard, once again, didn't get close enough, but what she do? Sticks a little hip out there.
Yeah.
Give a little nudge. Got away with that. Very heady play there by Love.
Still playing man. Jester shots up and blocked in the foul.
Team foul number 2 now.
And Coach Prevost is talking, not to the official, talking to his players like, will you just set up and take the charge?
Yeah.
She'll run right through you. Coach John Prevost, again, one of the leading coaches in Division III right now. His 16th year at Rose-Hulman. And he has just had several really good basketball teams. And then all of a sudden, about 2 years ago, it made it really difficult. It had a lot of seniors. They graduated and had a hard time getting some players to come in. He's since reloaded, and we think right now this team can compete with about anybody in the HCAC. We'll see what happens, but they're playing very well tonight.
They are.
Jamie Baum with a basketball to backcourt. She just split 2 players, had it turned over, and a held ball
go the other way.
Possession. It'll go back the other way. She lost it. If she had been able to pass that, she beat 2, but the third one was waiting on her.
Yeah, the second one, the third one will.
54-50. 6:18 left to go here in the ball game. Vanover feeds down inside to Combe. Nice defense by Rose Burnham, but Combs scores.
That was a really good defense.
56-50. Baum trying to handle the pressure. Back over to Burnham. Cross court, it's Jester. Cross court, almost taken away. Nice play by Hampton for Berea. You know, you look at Jamie Baum, a freshman, and she's handled the pressure as well as any of the seasoned players that Rose-Hulman's had in years past. Doing a very nice job, skilled player.
Put it up.
Here's the 3 attempt, she got it. Jamie Baum.
Let it go, Jamie.
And it's a 3-point Berea lead.
Time to let it fly. This is it. Jamie Baum is a difference maker, I'm telling you.
Well, she's going to have to score at certain points in this one. Let it fly. Vanover with the drive, can't get it. Baum with the rebound. Jamie trying to drive the length of the court. Nope, she'll pull out, try to pass it, gets it up. Burnham with it.
Great job by Vanover to stop Baum's transition opportunity. Off of a miss, that's not something that you see all the time. Vanover
went to a zone. Wilson, they get a ball reversing. Baum's open. Inside, she just didn't hold her position hard enough. Here comes Combs. Gonna go coast to coast. Nope, back out to Hampton for 3. She can't get it. Rebound to Baum.
Dodged one there. What an exciting game, Herb.
Baum to Wilson for 3. She can't get it. Rebound comes out. That's a great fight in a Rose-Hulman basketball off the held possession.
Oh, boy. I'm telling you what, Rose-Hulman is just really fighting hard today. I love what I'm seeing out of this group, which is not even close to 100% as far as health or full complement of the roster. So, and they're going to do a little conversation here. I wonder if they're going to change this call, maybe.
I don't know what's going on. 4:39 left to go in the ball game. It's 56-53. Berea with the lead, and Rose-Hulman with the basketball in their own basket. getting ready for this, and Wilson looking at the three. Burnham back over to Baum, to Wilson. Rose takes the drive and scores! Rose Burnham sticks that one in. And with the free throw attempt, if she hits it, could tie the ball game.
I love the referee that made that call. He had an and-one call earlier. They just went with a soft little and-one. But now, the motion of the game, the fourth quarter, a more demonstrative call. Even the referees feel the excitement, the enthusiasm of this game. You could tell the refs call. You can see, is it a close game, is it an exciting game, by the way they gesture their movements.
Tie ball game, 56-all, 4:26 left to go in this one. And now Berea has the basketball. Vanover kicks it back outside. It's Hampton. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebound and a potential block.
That should have been a foul. I think we got away with
probably
one
was, as Hampton couldn't get one to fall. Looking, Baum, over. They're trying to rotate the basketball. Cross, almost got that one picked. Outside, there's a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Rebound comes out to Berea as Jester couldn't get that one to fall. Outside, and they immediately guard Parker, who's hit a couple threes. Outside to Vanover. Hampton to Vanover. Open look at three. She got it up, couldn't get it. Rebound to Burnham. Burnham is played right down the stretch here. 3:30 left to go in the ball game. Tie score, 56-all.
Burnham with her 8th rebound of the night.
Wilson, they'll swing it over.
Got her.
Inside, they've got her.
Oh!
Didn't get it to go, but they'll have a foul on Burnham.
She is just so upset with herself that she didn't get that to go. She fronted her, had her man fronting her, and great pass by the guard, just couldn't deliver on the shot.
And Jordan Barlin is up. She wasn't able to actually get that one to go down. Opportunity for Berea to take the lead. Again, tie score, 3:15 left to go in the ball game.
Burnham with 4 fouls now for Rose. Got to be careful there.
Hampton with the drive, shots blocked and taken away by Wilson. Looking for anything, they may have to call time. No! Baum with it, one-on-one, she'll drive, she'll shoot, and she scores! Jamie Baum gives Rose-Hulman a 58-56 lead with 2:45 left to go in the game. Satori with it, and they'll pull it back out. Vanover to Satori. And we'll see what Berea will do. Will they try to take the three-pointer or not? Combs, will they let her go one-on-one? She pump fakes. Back in the corner to Spalding. Outside to Vanover. She'll drive, kick it out. Spalding open for three. She can't get it. Rebound to Wilson, and she's fouled.
2 free throws
she'll go
right
to the
there.
line to shoot.
I'm really surprised that Hampton didn't get a touch on that possession. I know she's got her hands on her hips. I think she's just tired. Needed a little blow there.
Hampton with 23 points. She's the go-to, as well as Combs.
Combs has her hands on her hips as well. I think maybe, boy, you hate to sub out at this point of the game, but it definitely shows. Use your timeouts. You have somebody to use, and so they're gassed.
They're
this
gassed.
is first game of the season.
Yep.
They played heavy minutes.
And it's been pressure the entire time, full court pressure. Wilson couldn't get the first one. 2-point Rose-Hulman lead.
Combs has played 35 minutes. Hampton has played 32. That's a lot of minutes in game number 1. They're gassed. See what they got left in the tank, Herb.
She got the second one in. It's a 3-point Rose-Hulman lead. Ashley Black comes in, and she'll sub in for Nola Wilson. Again, that senior leadership really helped. Stepping up, canning at least a free throw, getting a 3-point lead for Rose-Hulman. 2:10 left to go in the ball game, and a 3-point Rose-Hulman lead. Looking inside, there's Combs. Shots up, blocked.
Oh,
she
my.
came down on it.
Yeah, Barlow, she would just kept her hand up. She would have got the block. She swatted down. You're going to get that call, I would say 100% of the time, Herb. But I'm going to say 99.
99. It's right there. It's close, Walt.
Oh,
when you
man.
look at this one, and Combs will go to the line, and she has been a detriment to Rose-Hulman in this one. 2 players in double figures for Berea. Combs with 18, Hampton with 23. Combs is at the line for 2 shots, a 3-point Rose-Hulman lead. We want to thank our sponsors, Farm Bureau Insurance, Goshen H&R Block, the Hamilton Center. She puts that first one in, draws within 2. Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Sonic Drive-In, Union Health, and York Automotive, all sponsors for this evening's game. Puts the second one in. It's now down to 1 point again. Finally got that opportunity. Baum with the basketball. Jamie gives it up. Burnham to Jester.
It was tipped. No. She tipped it. She tipped the ball.
And
oh,
again,
no.
1 point Rose-Hulman lead. Berea with the basketball. We're just under 2 minutes. 1:54 left to go in the game, and it's a 1 point Rose-Hulman lead.
I was just getting ready to say, got to be sound with the ball over the last 2 minutes.
Playing a zone, trying to keep the ball out of the paint for Rose-Hulman. Vanover, back outside. Here comes Hampton with the drive. Shots up, doesn't get it. Rebound, Combs, shots up, got it.
Yeah, that could have
Berea.
been an and one. That was very close to being a foul call as well. Berea, the 1 point lead. Rose need a good possession here. Look out.
Baum looking at it, gets it over and threw it out of bounds. And that's the pressure that's caused Rose-Hulman some problems tonight. A 1 point lead for Berea and the basketball.
What a test. And you're looking at both of these coaches getting a non-conference test. Getting to see what their team is made of early in the season.
And Berea's going to hold it out here for a little bit. Try to run some clock. 60-59. Using the high ball screen. Here comes Hampton with the drive, with the shot. No good. Rebound, Baum. A minute left to go in the ball game. Jamie Baum under pressure. Open shot at the top of the key. Got it up and couldn't get it to fall. Rebound to Combs. Held ball. Nope. They're going to call the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I thought that was going down for sure. On the other possession, you had the high ball screen with Hampton with the ball. They wanted to involve Burnham in that action to try to foul her out. Got a little bit of contact, not enough for the referees to blow the whistle on the last minute of the fourth quarter, evidently, as Burnham did not get that foul. And we have 5 team fouls, free throws, 2 shots for the rest of the way. Both
Jester
teams.
and Burnham both with 4. And if you look statistically at the reason why this is happening, it's free throws for Berea. They just have not missed very many.
No, they haven't. Timeout, Rose.
Timeout,
30-second
Rose-Hulman. We'll take one as well. It's just a 30-second. We'll be right back.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete.
Yeah, because
I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything.
Yeah. They are 19
I
of
found
20
help,
from
I
line.
found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
62-59, 48.1 seconds left to go in this one. And advancing the ball, because you can advance the ball in a timeout in the fourth period or whenever you need to, and Rose-Hulman advances the ball. 48 seconds left to go, and they're down by 3.
Woo. Look for a quick hitter, go a 2-point shot here quickly for Rose.
Jamie Baum looking for this one with the drive. She'll pull it out. Burnham still trying to put it in the post. Baum's got to have to do something with it. Outside Jester, deep 3, oh my goodness. Can't get it to go. Rebound, fought for and picked up. That's a held ball, possession arrow to Berea.
Yeah,
and under 30 seconds, Rose-Hulman's going to have to foul and put somebody at the line.
I was thinking that Rose would get a quick shot. They couldn't find one. Maybe didn't. Boy, I don't want to say they didn't know what they were wanting to do, but Just the execution wasn't there. I really thought Coach Bree would go for a quick 2, foul, and try to extend this game.
Allie Fultz into the ball game, and they're going to have a moving screen. No, they're going to held. I'm sorry.
Yep, hold on Jester.
I thought maybe it was a potential moving screen. It was potential.
That was 5 fouls on Jester now.
Yep. So Kaylin Jester will check out of the ball game. Rose Burnham back in. And again, they tried to keep players. There are now 6 players on the floor somebody's got to come in for, and they bring in Nola Wilson, only senior on the ball club. She'll come in for the last few seconds of this one. 62-59. And again, the player that's really done the damage in the second half is Aaliyah Hampton, sophomore from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and she's at the line. She'll can the first one, make it a 4-point lead for Berea.
Last time these two teams played was a couple years ago. Berea, something like 70-31 over Rose. This one much different. It's still
timeout and advances the basketball, and we'll take the timeout as well. 25.9 left to go.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Rose-Hulman advances the basketball over the 10-second line. They need to get a very quick shot, see if they can do something. Baum with it. She'll drive, she'll shoot, and she scores. Jamie Baum. Nice play.
Timeout to advance the ball.
Timeout to advance
Berea.
the ball for Berea, and we'll take one as well.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
And with the advancement, you eliminate most of the pressure, so you have an opportunity to inbound the ball with an easier opportunity to score. 64-61. Berea with the basketball and the lead. 22.4 seconds left to go in the ball game.
If Rose can get a turnover, maybe a jump ball would be fine as well.
And tough one. They're going to need to do something, and they foul Hampton, and she's been deadly from the line, as the whole team has been. Hampton has missed one free throw. She's 9 of 10, and she has 25 points in the ball game. She, along with Combs for Berea, leading scorer Destiny Combs and Aaliyah Hampton, 25 and 24 points in this ball game. Again, Hampton at the line trying to pull 26 into, and she misses another one.
It's a big miss.
So that may be the person to foul. I don't know. Still a 3-point lead. And with this, Rose, if she misses this one, Rose-Hulman would have a chance to go down and tie this ball game. She doesn't. It's a 4-point lead.
Got to go quick.
And now you got to get it up the floor quickly and see what you can do. Bomb. Jamie trying to advance it up to Barlow. Back to Baum. Jamie. Barlow with it. Outside, shots up by Black. She doesn't get it, and the rebound comes out to Combs and held ball. Possession error goes to Rose-Hulman. 4.3 left to go in the game.
Yep.
That's a smart play.
It was very smart.
substitutions in. Rose Burnham subs back in, an offensive substitution for Rose-Hulman. Black trying to get it, gets it to Baum. She's got to shoot it. She does, and doesn't get it to fall, and that will be your ball game. Rose-Hulman plays a very good Berea team to a 65-61 loss. Berea will go away with a 1-0 record, and for Rose-Hulman, they fall to 0-1, but a really good opener for Rose-Hulman, playing an outstanding team in Berea, playing them very close, and having chances at the end of the ball game.
That's all you can ask for, Herb, is to be in the game in the fourth quarter, especially when you're playing a team like Berea, and boy, they are as advertised earlier this season. They'll keep getting better. But Rose-Hulman, there is a new day here at the Hulbert Arena at Rose-Hulman for these women. There's payback time is coming. And I'm going to keep saying this, Herb, and I do mean that. This team has the potential to be in the upper echelon of the HCAC and to make some noise.
And with that, that's the end of the ball game. Again, 65-61, Berea with the victory. We'll take a short break, be right back and wrap up. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
Union Hospital Maternal Child Services delivered 1,692 little ones in 2020. Enough to fill 85 kindergarten classes in 2025. 188 Little League teams in 2027. 153 soccer teams in 2035. 1,692 graduation robes in 2038. Little hands, little feet, little noses. Maternal Child Services at Union Hospital. Delivering the little things that mean so much, especially now.
Kick off your deal your way at the all-new York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on US Highway 40 in Brazil.
Shop over 500 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Pull away in a new Ram 1500 Crew Cab with 0% financing for 72 months. Or a new Grand Cherokee L, only $399 per month during Jeep Adventure Days. Plus, up to 3,000 York Trade Assistance. Start your deal at YorkCDJRBrazil.com.
Stop by today and we'll show you why. We're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are!
You're number one at York.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
I need a Mocha Crunch Blast, please. You got it.
I'm on the Mocha Crunch.
We're gonna need more espresso chunks.
Order up.
Sonic Mocha Crunch Blast.
You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Rose-Hulman as they fall in defeat to Berea in their opening ball game. Again, the women for Rose-Hulman played an exceptional ball game against a really solid Berea team that 2 years ago was 25-4 and returned their players from 2 years ago. They were very young 2 years ago, so Rose-Hulman basically played a very solid 25-4 ball club from 2 years ago and lost by 4. So Rose-Hulman, who's taken their lumps the last 2 years, appears to be a much improved ball club. And they've had some injuries and other things that are going on. And if I get my partner Walt here, he's trying to encourage a couple of the players in what's going on here from Rose-Hulman. But they played well enough that we saw some really good things. We saw some really good things from Rose-Hulman tonight.
We really did, and I am exceedingly encouraged. I was wondering what we're going to see. I know we had the players that came back that were a year more experienced. I've seen Jamie in practice a little bit. I like what I saw from her. Trying to put things together against a very good opponent, one of the better opponents that you'll see during the season. The non-conference schedule is brutal.
Yeah, it
is really, really tough. So we're going to see 3 or 4 more teams like that, maybe not pressuring like that, but that talented, that skilled. But Rose held their own. And not shooting the ball well from outside and committing 25 turnovers and still have an opportunity. You cut down that turnover from 25 to 17. It's a different ball game, and you make Berea. Rose had Berea in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go, up 3 or 4. Berea handled that situation very well, but I thought for a twinkle of an eye, they started to doubt themselves just for a moment. They got a couple of buckets from Hampton, and that's what it was. But Rose made those young ladies from Berea win this game. Rose didn't lose it. I know the turnovers, but they made Berea win this game, and I'm very encouraged. Hey, there's no more whipping boy over here. Everybody who in years past, the last couple of years, has been tough, it's a new day. I'm going on the record. I'm not saying Rose-Hulman, I'm not predicting championships, but it's a new day. It's a new day.
It is a new day, and with that one, again, the opening ball game, Rose goes down in defeat, but at the same time, played a very quality opponent and played very well. My partner, Walt Gordon, it's been a great day of broadcasting here from Rose-Hulman as the men in football win the conference championship, the HCAC, the first time they've won it under Jeff Sokol in convincing fashion, 58-21. Watch for their ball game. It'll be announced tomorrow in their show at about 5:30 on the internet. Problem is, most of you won't know that, but just check back into the Rose-Hulman athletic department. You can see where they're going to play this next Saturday for the ladies. They have a couple ball games on the road in a tournament. It's going to be a very tough thing to do. Make sure you check the website, and it'll be posted on Twitter and in Facebook, and we'll make sure you get a chance to do that. And again, great day at Rose-Hulman. Championship for the football team. The basketball team much improved in women's, and the men's team is playing well. Again, athletics are in a good condition here at Rose-Hulman. They always have been, and they always will be, because the quality student athletes they get at the nation's #1 engineering school allow them to do that. For my partner, Walter Gordon, I'm Herb King saying so long, and congratulations to the football team in their championship season.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Women's Basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.